Hey everybody, years ago, Jen told me, "What are you doing?" And it wasn't like a "what are you doing" in a bad way. It was like, "What are you doing?" Because we'd been through some really hard times. You know, we were sleeping outside and we were working through a lot of money and trying to fix up a house that was really toxic. And I wasn't making very much money at all, pretty close to zero for a couple of years. And I knew I could do healing work with people and help people, and I knew I could do it at a distance online, but I was having to learn this new way of doing my work and getting my work out to people. And it was a lot of struggle. And I was working with quite a few coaches. And one of the coaches was to try to help me get happy, and she did. And another one was to put the structures in place for business. But there was something, if I would have known it back then, it would have made life a lot easier. And and so I'm going to be giving that to you. And if you're watching live, it's going to be Saturday. What is tomorrow? Saturday, the 25th of July. And but if you're watching then you can, there'll be a button to grab this, because there's something that I found, and I had missed it for many, many years. And there's a thing that I can show you. It's a skill. It's a skill. And you can actually grab the basics of it. There'll be a couple of PDFs tomorrow, Saturday, unless you're watching tomorrow, it's Saturday, the 25th. But that talks you through it of how to start to use this skill. But what I've got for you is I was realizing, what do people need? And, you know, these are really uncertain times. Some people don't have jobs anymore. Some people are making, even with the government assistance and stuff, are $2,000-3,000 in the hole every month now compared to what they were. I just drove back from my run, and there's a giant sign across somebody's apartment that says rent strike. And Toby Rogers, the economist, yesterday was saying that there's a 12-fold increase in suicide right now because of these measures that are happening. 125, I forgot how many. There was a lot of people that are starving to death that weren't. They were on the brink before. These are really, really, really hard times. And then there's, of course, the fears around some virus for some people. But the thing is, how do you get things to happen for yourself? How do you make things work for you and your family? And what I found is there's a certain skill, and my one-on-one clients and I go very, very, very deep with it. And what I've done is put together my best stuff for this one skill. It's something that when I first heard it, I missed it for 17 years when my Qigong master told me about it. I missed it for another couple of years when a friend of mine told me about this guy that was using it. And then I finally got it. And so Jen, I started using it just a few days, really. I can't remember if it was a few days or a week or two. And she said, "What are you doing?" Because a doctor had called us from Bellingham and said they wanted to refer me people. And it's like, he didn't know me. He didn't even know what I did. And somehow he found me and wanted to start sending me people, and he did. And more people were finding me on the internet, and my business started to take off. And I was doing all the physical things to get it going, but now I had a way to clear the inner stuff that was going on, that mental, emotional, spiritual stuff, the failure stuff that I saw my parents go through, the patterns of all that abuse that kept me seeing failure throughout my whole life. I found a way to clear that. And the cool thing is, you don't have to know all the reasons everything happened, but some of them you do know. The important thing is, how can you get rid of it? And so I'm going to be sharing that tomorrow, Saturday the 25th. And if you're watching after Saturday the 25th, there'll be a button to go get it. And I'm going to charge a little money. It's going to be very little money, but because I realize that people that just get stuff absolutely for free, so much of the time it just stays on somebody's computer desktop and they never use it. And so there will be a little exchange, but it truly is a gift. Because if you can do this, if you can learn this skill, which you can, if you do it, I'm going to walk you through every part of it and how to do it in many different ways and how to make it part of what you do, part of who you are. Then you can truly clear the blocks to your abundance, to your happiness, to your health. And so look for that Saturday the 25th. I'm going to put it out there at 10 a.m. and I'm putting it scrambling. I've been telling people that wanted to talk to me and work with me and do all sorts of stuff. Wait, I don't have time. I've been working like crazy to get this thing going. And so, so grab it if it's there, if you're watching tomorrow. And otherwise just look for it. It's going to be, I'm going to release it on my Beyond Limits group page on Facebook. So look for it there. And if you're on my email list, you'll get it there. So, so have a great day. Look for that. And I hope you get it, because this can change your life. It changed our lives. All right, you guys, talk to you later.